Yo, stay wavy TV, ride the vibe with me. Splash through your screen, drip clean like the sea. High tide energy, never on mute. From the sound, let the motion move you.
Good, y'all. Let's talk about Henry Cavill. We all know Henry Cavill is most known for his role as Superman and the Man of Steel. I think Henry Cavill is the greatest Superman of all time. Shout out to Christopher Reeves, though, but I got to give it to Henry, man. Man of Steel is my favorite Superman movie. But now that he's no longer working with DC due to Zack Snyder not being the guy anymore, right? James Gunn took that position. Let's talk about 10 potential powerful roles for Henry Cavill in the MCU if he were to join the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Number 10, Dracula. Okay, Dracula could be introduced in Marvel Studios as Blade. Dracula first appeared in Marvel Comics back in 1972. So Marvel Studios' Blade reboot is currently scheduled for release. Well, it was scheduled for release last year, but it never came out, right? It will introduce Mahershala Ali as the titular vampire hunter. Ali will be joined by Delroy Lindo, Aaron Pierre, Milan Ray, and Mia Goth. But adding Henry Cavill to the roster would add even more star power, particularly if he portrays a powerful villain such as Dracula. Number 9. Henry Cavill would make a brilliant Conan the Barbarian. Conan the Barbarian first appeared in Marvel Comics back in 1970. So, based on Robert E. Howard's sword and sorcery character, Marvel Comics' Conan the Barbarian is a prominent hero in the fantasy corners of the Marvel Universe. Henry Cavill's experience as Geralt of Rivia in Netflix's The Witcher proves that he could portray Conan the Barbarian brilliantly. Though it's unclear exactly where this obscure character could fit into the MCU's future, perhaps Marvel Studios could bring together the Savage Avengers, bringing together the likes of Conan, Wolverine, the Punisher, Elektra, Daredevil, and the Black Knight, which could potentially feature Henry Cavill as the leader of a brutal MCU superhero team. Number 8, Black Bolt. Official MCU debut could bring Inhumans to Earth 616. Black Bolt first appeared in Marvel Comics back in 1965. Blackagar Boltagon, aka Black Bolt, is the ruler of the Attilan and the king of the Inhumans in Marvel Comics. Imbued with a destructive, hypersonic voice that makes him both incredibly powerful and very dangerous. Anson Mount portrayed Black Bolt in the Marvel Television's Inhumans and returned as Black Bolt's Earth 838 variant in Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. But Henry Cavill could bring Black Bolt and the Inhumans into the MCU's primary Earth 616 continuity. Any actor taking on Black Bolt needs to be able to deliver a dynamic performance without many speaking lines, and Henry Cavill certainly fits this role. Number 7, Genus Vale can be introduced after the Marvels. Genus Vale first appeared in Marvel Comics back in 1993. There have already been hints that Genus Vale may appear in the MCU, as he's the son of Mar-Vell, who was portrayed by Annette Bening in Captain Marvel, and the brother of Phyla Vell, who was adapted into Kaizen's Phyla in the Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. Evidently, this origin story will need to be changed for the MCU, but as one of the Marvel Comics' most powerful comic superheroes, Genus Vale would be a great addition to the MCU. Number 6, Sebastian Shaw may be about to become a major MCU villain. He first appeared in Marvel Comics back in 1980. With the X-Men soon to debut in the MCU, Henry Cavill could be cast as one of the team's most prominent adversaries. Sebastian Shaw is a mutant with the ability to absorb energy that enhances his own physical attributes and leads the Hellfire Club, a secret society of mutants hell-bent on world domination. Number 5, Hyperion is Marvel's answer to DC's Superman. Hyperion first appeared in Marvel Comics back in 1969. The Squadron Supreme first appeared in Marvel Comics in 1969 and was based on the Justice League of America from DC Comics. Each Marvel hero parodied a hero from the DC Super Team, and Superman's counterpart was Hyperion, later revealed to be the superhero's identity of Marcus Milton. Henry Cavill making the jump from playing Superman to being the MCU's Hyperion would be a hilarious twist on this DCEU character. Number 4, the Beyonder could be key to the MCU's Secret Wars. With Marvel Studios' Avengers Secret Wars on the cards for a 2027 release, many suspect that the Beyonder will soon be introduced to the MCU. First seen in Marvel Comics' initial Secret Wars crossover in 1984, the Beyonder is an entity from outside the multiverse, the embodiment of the Beyond Realm, who takes a vested interest in the exploits of Earth's superhumans. Henry Cavill not only has the perfect appearance to portray the Beyonder, but his Superman also demonstrated the level of intensity required for this character. Number 3, Henry Cavill can lead the X-Men as Cyclops, okay? While it's possible that Henry Cavill may be cast as an X-Men villain, the rumor mill has also been spinning about who will portray the titular mutant heroes themselves. In Marvel Comics, Scott Summers' Cyclops is often the X-Men's leader, which is completely fumbled in Fox's adaptation. Henry Cavill being cast as Cyclops would allow the character to finally have this gravitas, though Cavill would be able to portray his more vulnerable and awkward sides as well. Okay? Number 2, Mr. Sinister would set up Henry Cavill for a huge MCU future. Mr. Sinister first appeared in Marvel Comics back in 1987. Nathaniel Essex, Mr. Sinister, is perhaps one of the X-Men's most iconic adversaries in Marvel Comics yet. Despite being teased relentlessly in Fox's X-Men's universe, he has never appeared in live action. This could change if Marvel Studios finally debuts Mr. Sinister, and Henry Cavill is certainly capable of taking on this demanding role. Mr. Sinister needs to be intimidating but also witty, which Cavill can play to perfection, proven by his previous role in the Mission Impossible franchise. Number 1, Henry Cavill wants to play Captain Britain in the MCU. Captain Britain first appeared in Marvel Comics in 1976. Any MCU role would benefit from being performed by Cavill, but there was one that he suggested he wants to play. Captain Britain. In the 2021 interview, The Hollywood Reporter, Cavill noted it would be loads of fun to do a cool, modernized version of Captain Britain. Akin to how Steve Rogers' Captain America was handled, Brian Braddock was the cornerstone hero of the Marvel UK imprint, which would give Henry Cavill the opportunity to represent his home, and as a member of the Captain Britain Corps, Braddock could debut before the MCU's multiverse saga is over. So that's 10 people that Henry Cavill could play in the MCU. Let me know what you guys think about this video, and most importantly, tell me 10 characters that you guys think Henry Cavill should play in the MCU. If I didn't mention any of them, let me know in the comment section. It's your boy Wavy, Stay Wavy TV. Make sure y'all subscribe, thumbs up the video, leave a comment. I'm out.
Yeah, it's that late night wave, true vibe, riding through the skyline. Stay wavy on the frequency. Look, drip on the coast like rain on the chrome, lights on my hoodie. I'm